Gabor, and I'm in section G10E5. I'm here to tell the story of the orphan boy and the magic stone. There once was in the tribe of Inde a chief. His name was Nikita, and he had a son whose name was Ayong. His mother died when he was much younger. Nikita used to hunt a lot, and he used to take his son with him when he was hunting. And because at that time there were no guns, the people who were hunting had to use arrows, and they had to shoot where the animals they were trying to hunt with those arrows. And at one point he gave an arrow to start hunting. And then on Ayong's 10th birthday, Nikita died, and he became an orphan. He also became the chief of the tribe of Inde. Because he was the chief of the tribe of Inde, he was also in charge of all the slaves. But the slaves were not happy with the fact that he was the new chief, and they tried to kill him. And then he was so scared that he ran away from the village, and he hid in the forest where he lived off of the animals that he hunted. And one day when he was sleeping, he had a dream where he saw his father. His father told him that there was some buried treasure somewhere, and that he should go try to dig it up. But he was still scared. He didn't want to go to that place and look for it. And the next day he tried to go drink in a lake, but then he heard the hissing noise, and he also got scared, and he ran away. And the next day he saw this really old woman who he thought was a witch because of how ugly she was. And then he found out that she was the one who made the hissing noise in the lake, because she was trying to protect him from some witchcraft in the lake. And she told him that she wanted him to regain control of the village. She gave him this magic stone that grants wishes. She told him to take good care of it. She instructed him to dig for the very treasure, to buy 2 slaves. They had to be really strong slaves, to build a house somewhere in the forest. And whenever he needed something, he was to ask the stone what he wanted, and his wishes would come true. Then over time, he became very rich, and his home became a new village. And then after that, he told the witch, or not the witch, the old woman, that he was trying to regain control of India. So he marched with many priests and 2 witches and many slaves to reconquer his hometown. And once he reconquered it, he asked the 50 priests and the two witches to identify whom among the slaves were the ones who tried to kill him. And then they pointed to a few of them, and then they were found guilty. And then they killed them, and they buried them. They found out that they were using witchcraft to haunt Ayong, and they were made sure of this by exhuming their corpses and digging them out, and they found out that their bodies were fresh. And they did that. They saw that the only solution was to burn their corpses, which they did. And then the witchcraft stopped haunting Ayong, and he ruled his hometown, the village of the tribe of Inde, very peacefully.